cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is grey inside this narrow maze. We speak but oh nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences, yeah. I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is grey inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste. Months of rain and chest pain. Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Months of rain and chest pain. Tell me what's the plan?
Afternoon, my little goofballs. early stream. Basic Builder is a wolf pup now. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to have to redo my little intro screen and add your name to it. I've had to change that thing like 5 times in the last week. Oh, there we go. Jake, Heather, Totter. Simply Savannah's here. David Lamb, thank you, buddy. My buddy Herman's here, pack leader. Who else do we have here? William Holmes is coming back. Chickles, thank you guys for stopping by. Big thank you to Basic Builder for growing the pack here. Guys, we have got some... Herman is still kind of working on the Christmas, kind of like our little Christmas build, so we'll jump back in that probably tomorrow-ish, I'd say. Probably get that wrapped up, see what he kind of built for us. Then we're probably going to turn full focus back into Suyana for a little bit, you know? Let's go ahead and kind of get back in and get some building done in here. Did Pumpkin get everything she wanted for Christmas? Yes, I think so. She's spoiled. Leaf Productions, Suyana time, yes. Only thing is, look, the stage is back because it ended up, I had one little dead tree out here. This little guy. It was actually attached, unbeknownst to me, to all of this rock work. Like, look at this. So that one tree out there was connected to all this rock work, and when I deleted it, it was gone. And I didn't know, I didn't know how to, I couldn't go back far enough. I had already kind of put bold signs in, and I couldn't get it back. So luckily, I still had Eben's save file, and I just loaded up into it. So we'll have to put bold signs back real quick, but other than that, we're good. Eben, if you guys didn't see, I showed this just a couple days, maybe a few days ago, but I kind of want to have him on to really to talk us through this, but he has this was an empty, kind of like an empty apartment building. But Eben has went through and added all kinds of art and exhibits. So this has a full interior now. And it is absolutely insane. And it's got, see, he's got little pieces of artwork. And we can go upstairs. Look, he's got more over here we can look in at. Like, is this not just an incredible reptile house? Jeez. I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff up here. Yeah, there he is. So this was, and he did not have the park long either, remember? He only had it like from Saturday to Friday evening. But just did an incredible job. And I love the little hints of, see the little hints of artwork he has up here? In the little windows you can look in. There he is. 2 of them. That is so stinking cool. Look at the little patch of aqua he has on his head. Oh. But yes, this is what Eben worked on for me. Isn't it going to be weird? Like this, I think this is what we're going to work on today. Eventually, you're going to be able to look out onto the Crocodile Lagoon from up here. And I think this is the top level. I think this is it. His little tail in the water. But this is just insane. Oh, it's up in the bamboo. Hello, sir. Are we disturbing you? But yeah, this was Michelle's apartment building. And Eben had eyed it up and has now turned it into a reptile house. So you kind of access that from where the crocodiles used to be. So here's our kind of like little construction area. Then if you kind of make your way back through here, past the rhinos and the Komodo dragons, that is kind of how you reach that. So pretty stinking cool. But one thing we need to do... Hey, Gek, what's up, buddy? Uh-oh, Totter's W is worn out. One thing we need to do is get bold signs back in place. And I think I've got it corrected where I'm not going to accidentally delete all of those rocks again. Let's see, what did I do with her signs? I've just got all the bold stuff over here. There's her Santa sleigh. Here we go. Okay, you, I need you to come hither. I think I kind of had it sitting right here, kind of on a little bit of an angle. Pretty sure that's where I had that. And then, of course, I've got to grab Tusker's Bar and Grill real quick. Bold look, Combat Wombat missed that last night when we were trying to put little footprints on the path. We talked about you yesterday wanting those footprints. Okay, the Tusker's sign is back in place. Oh wait, let me get y'all some Planet Zoo music going here. Get a little bit of background music going so you guys just don't have to listen to me breathing. I kind of like to hear you breathing. There we go. ASMR stream win? Yes, we have the rare jungle variant 3-toed elephants in Suyana. Oh, look, Bold, I actually had to get rid of them because remember we did that on that save file from last night. We got to show Combat real quick since he's here. This is kind of the compromise we came up with. We couldn't do the 4 toes, but we could make the 3 happen. Okay? So these are like our little 3-toed elephants. Leading you to Tuskers. Still super cute though, isn't it? That was a good idea. Super cute. Our objective today though really is crocodiles, I think. There we go. Follow the elephant footprints to the restaurant. We also found out yesterday that the elephants will stay in place as long as you have the Jeep right here. So it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. You don't really see the elephants move around, but they stay right here in a really good picturesque type spot. Because watch this, once we delete the adventure, see, then they start moving. But with that 4x4 there, they do not walk. They just kind of herd up and congregate like near the Jeep. So we thought that was kind of interesting. But I mean, I love the Jeep being there, but these guys will not really move on with that there. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to get a good screenshot, just bring one of those in. Kind of feels a little weird to be back in out of the snow. We've been in the snow for a while. Kind of liking the remnant style of letting the foliage and the kind of creep over the fencing a little bit. Oh, I like that. Where are my little tiny plants? Here we go. I like these because they even kind of look like they could be growing out of like little cracks in the rock. But yeah, Bold had an awesome idea with that sign. Tuskers Bar and Grill. Does that not look just insanely legit and awesome? Cake for breakfast. And then what do we also have to do? We need to, oh yeah, the rock climbing wall sign. Suyana Climber Club. Hey, what's up, Catherine? Thank you for stopping by. Ooh, I just noticed Bold used the little temple pieces here that I use a lot too. It's pretty stinking cool. So see, she also made us a little custom signage for our rock climbing walls here that kind of overlook the Flamingo Lagoon. Gex playing Untitled Goose. Isn't that the game where you actually play as a goose? Yeah, Jake, that does look awesome, doesn't it? Oh, Heather, check this view out. I actually got a picture for Instagram this morning from this view. Doesn't it look awesome looking down through there? Now, some people were saying that Suyana was kind of losing its jungle vibe a little bit with probably the openness of the giraffes and all that, but that looks pretty jungly and cool down through there, doesn't it? Like this main little thoroughfare here. I thought that's like an awesome sight line down through there with the bridge and these big eucalyptus trees kind of folding over the path. And you've got your little adventure club here. Oh yeah, Herman said we got to add in the 4x4 sign back too. We'll grab that in a sec. And then you can we've got our little otter exhibit down in there with the underwater viewing. And one has escaped. Whoops. Get back over here, sir. Diego. This is our little otter exhibit over here. Kind of like, we kind of dubbed it like the Otter River. So stinking fun to watch these guys swim around and play. But yeah, so that's like the little otter lagoon that sits right behind the gift shop. So you could come in here and get your Suyana merch. I was telling Bold last night, I've got a guy, I'm waiting for him to email me back with his sketch. He's making me a Suyana Zoo shirt design. I'm really looking forward to getting that back and putting it on the shop. So I'm going to order one of those myself. I'll order a sample. But yeah, he is sketching me a Suyana Zoo shirt. I was thinking of having him do, I want to wait and see how good the Suyana shirt looks. And if it looks good, I'm going to have him do a Pine Creek one as well. I think that'd be stinking cool. Instead of just, the Estan Wolf stuff is one thing, but how cool would it be to actually have some in-game zoo shirts, zoo merchandise you could actually wear. I was telling Bold, wouldn't that be cool? If you were out somewhere and somebody's like, "Where's Suyana Zoo? Where did you go?" Then you'd have to explain it's a fake zoo that some nerd builds on YouTube for you. It would probably look cool not just there, but actually to put it maybe over the entrance here as well. I've just kind of been putting it over there on that back side, but... It's not fake. It's very real in our hearts. What's the matter, you? Jeez, we have so much to get back in here and do, too. Oh, there's Silver Fox. Well, the only thing I thought our 2 o'clock idea was a good idea, but that's right when Doofus Drew is about to stream. Remember, he's going into Thornton Hills at 2 o'clock. So I was like, man, let's jump in a little earlier than that. I mean, I don't mind taking people from Drew, but I don't want to do him that dirty. Damn it, Drew. And Bold, believe me, if you see anything out here that you think could use a sign, make it for me. I will be forever grateful. You know, one thing we could do real quick before we head over to the saltwater crocodiles is go ahead and get rid of the theater again, or as much of this really quickly. Man, my construction walls and stuff looked cool over here, didn't they? I should have saved that, like just saved all of that as a blueprint and then brought it over and just sat it down. You know, I could probably still do that. I still have that save. Because a lot of this stuff has to get out of the way for to make room for our new big build. Our new kind of like indoor area. Stage looked cool, but you know. I kind of think that was enough room. I don't know if I deleted more of those or not. I don't think I did. So let's... Big thank you to Bold, too, for grabbing this up for me. It was giving me problems trying to take it right from her zoo. Oh, I didn't show you guys this last time, too. Well, actually, it's gone now because that was from another save, but look what I found to put in this cave on the workshop. Somebody built a leaf cutter ant colony. And I thought, like, right kind of back here, that would be cool to have a little, kind of right here by the orangutans. Look, they got the little ants right there. Look, they're carrying the leaves. Bolt said, I could be persuaded to do so. I love that little ant colony. That is awesome. Could you name a otter Totter? Random question. Yes, yes, we could. we will. We can make that happen. That is a pretty simple request. Meggie B, you are Totter. There you go. Ah, so Drax, yes. That is awesome. We have us an official colony of ants in Suyana now. So this is kind of right when you come in. So you kind of make your way in through the main gate, and if you turn over here off to the right and go under this little tunnel, kind of making your way towards the orangutans, you will come across an ant leaf cutter colony first. Insanely awesome. Here's our little guys. Ah! Hey, what's up, Max? Wait, I'm totally just... this zoo is so big, I am totally just squirreling it right now. I am Poison Blade. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we were working on messing with this for a sec. Then we'll get to the crocodiles. Paul's like, Heather, you are everywhere. Heather's got like 8 monitors. Where is my little Bold? There it is. Oh, you know what I actually had to do? I had to adjust the gharial. I have to adjust the gharial habitat before we can actually set that down. That's right. So let's just see. Let's kind of back this off a little bit. We have to give a big shout out to Paul because I literally just watched his underwater path tutorial. Remember when he did that box exhibit and had the couple crocodiles in it and he first showed us that little technique? That is what we're going to try to do over here in a few minutes. I don't know how much groundwork we're going to do first, but I definitely want it I want the underwater tunnels. Oh, you think I might have to delete the staff building? Because where I had it in here before, I had that path lined up right there, and then it... I must have had it moved more than that because this roof wasn't in the way of this path. It was like barely sticking out. But I mean, that's all probably going to be hidden and covered up anyway. So is this blocking anything weird other than this path? I don't think so. I moved this tree out. I just love the shape of this building. Doesn't it just fit in here like it's really abstract, but it just fits like the whole jungle vibe kind of thing, you know? Kind of keep people from climbing up on the roof. But yeah, it's like a good mixture of imposing, but also just kind of hides in the jungle well back there. You know? Can you see it from the entrance? Nope. So that's good. It's kind of still hidden from the entranceway. Excuse us, people. Park manager here. Oh, speaking of that nerd Drew, here he shows up. That is pretty stinking cool. So we'll have to decide kind of what's going to go in that later, but at least now we have it saved. Matter of fact, get us a new save going just in case I delete something on accident. I don't really think there's any like really nitpicky stuff other than getting that back in place and getting bold signs back in here that we really needed to mess with. So I think we can kind of make our way over to the floating mountains and really get started. Check this out, Drew. Bold made me a custom restaurant sign for the Elephant Restaurant, Tusker's Bar and Grill. So that come out cool. You know what, Paul? I believe so. I believe this is. Oh, and she also did me a little rock climbing wall custom sign. Suyana Climber. Free for Suyana Zoo members. So if you get your annual pass, you can climb as much as you want. So cool. So let's focus. Let me try to focus. You guys know I am not wonderful at focusing. And see what we can do back here. I almost want to incorporate some more mountains kind of as it makes its way back because it'll help me with shade. And we'll also get some more of those eucalyptus trees back in here. A waterfall? Ew. We don't even really build waterfalls anymore. It's gross. You know, kind of turning it at this angle, you know what would be cool with these? If I brought like one piece of glass in right here and, you know, made it to where it was deep enough and hit it good, and you could stand here and look at the crocodiles too. Wouldn't that be cool? Like have the glass kind of built into the mountains right there a little bit. Waterfalls are so 2020. Moose floating mountains. Somebody told me in when we were talking about kind of moving out over here that I should bring the Jaguar and come up with some kind of Jaguar exhibit over here, kind of like in the really exotic floating mountain type area. Waterfalls are out, floating mountains are in. Yeah, Forbidden Kingdom. I like that. Because, I mean, you know, this is Suyana we're talking about here, so we are talking absolutely no budget. So we don't have to worry about that like Drew shackles himself with. Paul, this is making me want the new avatars to like come out before 2030. See, I'm thinking we could dress this up pretty cool. You guys just have to give me time to let this flesh out here. See if I can make something happen with this. Or our Planet Zoo music is turning kind of serious. Interesting. Avatar 2? Do 2676. Where is my little... Here we go. I love this little temple piece right here. Kind of see if we can blend this into the mountains and all that decently. I like at zoos and stuff where they have like the rocks actually break through the plane, where it's just kind of all together like that. I've always thought that was really cool. And I want a little bit of glass and ground separation here, so I think we could get away with this because this glass is going to be holding a lot of water back. So we'll try to get it supported nicely. Drew said, it's been so long since the last Avatar movie, I almost don't care about the sequels anymore. Man, is that kind of going to be our... is it going to have a cyberpunk moment, like everybody waited so long for it, and when it does come out, it's just going to be a dud? Like, this is what we waited for? Dude, that would be cool if I turned that glass right here. Like, what if as you're walking up, it's almost aquarium-like, and you could see the water, like, through the mountains here? Interesting, interesting. Put in Lion Rider Shark mod. I'm excited for the last Jurassic World film. That's an interesting one. Did you all ever see the little short that they did? Remember where the people were like in that campground? They were camping out. I can't remember the name of that right off the top of my head, but that looked absolutely insanely fun. Yes, Battle at Big Rock. Very, very cool. If that's like the direction that the new one's going, that's going to be awesome. think this will look kind of cool to break up the glass a little bit, like you can walk right up to the edge of kind of this overgrowth. Boom, boom, boom. See if we can get us a little sidewalk piece put in here. Ooh, Heather's got to actually get on to some people this time. Interesting. Yeah, don't make it weird, guys. Don't make it weird. I'm weird enough for us. Rule number 4, don't make it weird. Probably get rid of those little plants, but man, this is going to be awesome. I've not actually personally in game have watched the crocodile swim. So this is going to be cool if I can set this up right. You know what would actually be kind of neat? If I were to, like when you turn the corner right here, like have that part be underwater, like the underwater tunnel. Like this part can just be the regular, like you're kind of coming into the little Forbidden Kingdom area. But you can go underwater as well. Hey, what's up, Micah? Ba-da-down, ba-da-down. All right, let's see if I can kind of mess with this and get this kind of out this way and then turned. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's what Drew always says. We're just like, almost like big Lego builders here. That's what we kind of use it for. See, Drew, that's kind of what I was talking about. So you'll actually come through here, and this will be underwater as well. Oh, I know, Savannah. There are a lot of... Yeah, they're doing this... They did this winter sale cool. Okay, so that'll let people get pretty close to the glass right there. And I can always kind of fill this little part in with some foliage. I guess what I need to do real quick, though, is go ahead and just fill this part in with water and get a good look. Ha! See you, Drew. Nerd. All I can say, Drew, is you may want to not listen to this. Just kidding. Oh yeah, the Epic store definitely had some cool ones lined up. It's kind of like, yeah, one of those deals where they're free, so you almost have to get them just in case maybe one day you might want to play it. Uh-oh, are we still having problems out of Catherine? If you can, Heather, Silver, just boot him. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I don't play too much on Epic either, really. It seems like I'm pretty much Steam exclusive, but you know. It is hard to find, like, Rockstar, they just do not put their games on sale very often, do they? Like, that's really a testament of how good their games are, because you rarely ever, like, even GTA 5 is still, like, every once in a while you can catch, like, GTA 5 for, like, maybe $34. Leafs playing some Fortnite. I tried Fortnite when it first came out, but I'm just not quick enough with the building of it. I'm just too slow. I just get owned. Hey, Warble Glurp. No problem. You know we're still here just hanging around. We are in the midst of trying to build us a crocodile exhibit. Well, at least the lagoon part here at first. Yeah, the only problem I could see coming from this is if we probably... I'll have to raise them up to have for them to have an actual land section as well. You know? We will have to figure that out. Kind of leave this a little wider because this is where we're going to want the tunnel to go, but we've got to be able to get people up to see them up on land as well, and that's going to be a big slope. Could almost use that as the opening. Hey, thanks, Leaf. Yeah, this is one of those things where we kind of just have to give it a little bit to develop. Like, if I could just fast forward and like show you all what I'm envisioning, I think you'd like it. I haven't played Parkitect in a while. New multiplayer thing seems cool, though. You know what we could probably do right here, even on this side, like once we get done with the Crocs? This could be a smaller, even Dwarf Cayman type exhibit, but I'll have a really kind of a lower glass wall. And you could look at the Dwarf Caymans on this side and the Crocs on that side. Or just I could just put something smaller over here. We'll come up with something. Uh-oh, Bold's playing Among Us. I've never played that. Oh, you've got that right, Basic Builder. They're just nailing foliage. These trees and the plants, they're just doing an incredible job. And that's cool. They're not letting up on that either. It's every pack is really enhancing our, our plant arsenal. Let's see which. Can't remember which little curb piece is this it? Breeze block base trim. I think that is it. That's what I've been using. Breeze block. This breeze block just works perfect as just a little bit of curbage here. kind of cleans it up good, you know. No, basic builder. This is it's running it pretty good. Seems like it's like I stutter right when I come into the park or into the zoo, but then it kind of works itself out pretty good. Barrel load here. So it is not giving me too many issues. Heather said, my computer would be on fire. Yep, this one has worked out pretty good. It's been pretty good to me. Oh yeah, best in slot was still. Is he still waiting on the new one to get here? I was wondering if that was going to give him trouble, just kind of waiting, like, you know, like with the holidays here and stuff, but I didn't get to check yet if the new computer had showed up or not. This little area now in front of the glass, that come out pretty cool, didn't it? Kind of like just with the little bit of, kind of like extra little sidewalk work. Let's see, I wouldn't want you to see that support though, like while you were standing here. So let's raise this a little, maybe turn it, and then that should be hidden. You should only be able to see right out of the glass here. Best in Slot's been making cooking videos. Yeah. Hey, you got to do what you got to do to kill some time. Hey, Aiden, what's up, buddy? We are trying to put us together a majestic crocodile floating mountain avatar exhibit. Imagine people that like just come into this or have not heard of this before. What's this guy doing? There's floating mountains and crocodiles. Gilherm's here. Aiden says, I need some tropical vibes for inspiration. Well, that is what we're going to try to give you here. Whoops, I need to hide this little piece from my sight. Get out of my sight, please. Like in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. I bid you good day, sir. You lose. Charlie, you won. Mad Jumanji vibes. Let me see here a second. All right, so you guys think it's time to add some water? Let's just see how this is really going to look. Of course, this isn't how this is going to look, but I'm just saying let's get it filled with water so we can kind of see what this effect is going to look like. Because we're going to have to eventually slope this. Ooh. Aquarium vibes. And I don't even have any ground textures or anything added yet. So see, we'll definitely have to slope this out, but still make this the deepest part and kind of make sure all of that's hidden. But I think we're onto something. I think we can make this look pretty cool. Look, see, even kind of walking into the land, you can even get your first glimpse of the glass and the water up here. And even from back here, like the lagoon is hidden from you. So really cool, kind of mysterious type of area back here, isn't it? Especially if the crocs are really, if they become really active over here. And we still want to do the underwater tunnel too. So you may even be able to see the tunnel from over there. Interesting, interesting. I'm kind of liking this. Interesting, interesting. Let me just see what if I get a little bit of rock work and stuff worked up over here. We'll hide the fish container. So we kind of really need to be thinking of this more of like a you know, almost like a river lagoon kind of underbottom, you know? I would think. Maybe like a river basin type of deal.